Good
A
morning,
very good
brother.
morning to everyone. Hi. Very good morning. So we'll be starting the session now. So the topic for today is food labels explained. So last week uh, we have started the meet, but it was there was some miscommunication with the patient, so it couldn't reach all. But yes, now today it has reached everyone. So let's start digging into the topic. And before digging into the topic, we always do a certain breathing exercise before we start. And people who have already joined previous my sessions, they know how to do it, but I'll explain it to everyone now. You just need to sit in a very comfortable position like this. Make sure that you have your spine erect, straight, and relaxed. Make sure your palms are upwards and place it on your thighs. If you're sitting in a couch or if you're sitting in a chair, it would be an ideal place to do it. Or uh, if you're sitting in in the, I mean, if you're sitting on the ground, it is much better if you can do it right. And make sure your shoulders are a little bit relaxed. It's not like very stiff and all. Just make sure your body is in very much relaxed position. So you need to do that. And you need to put your chin a little bit up to make sure that when you breathe you have maximum oxygen input into your body. మీరు పామ్స్ ఇలా పైకి పెట్టి మీ థైస్ పైన పెట్టుకోండి, చిన్ కొంచెం పైకి పెట్టండి. అండ్ మనం బ్రీతింగ్ ఎక్సర్సైజ్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం. ఇట్స్ లైక్ డీప్ బ్రీత్. సో వెన్ యూ టేక్ అ డీప్ బ్రీత్, your tummy should come out. So your tummy should come out. Okay, it's like taking a lot of air into your tummy. Okay, and when you breathe out, your tummy should go inside. ఓకే, మీరు ఇన్హేల్ చేసినప్పుడు మీ పొట్ట బయటికి రావాలి, ఎగ్జైల్ చేసినప్పుడు పొట్ట లోపలికి వెళ్ళాలి. అండ్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ ఇన్హేల్ అండ్ ఎగ్జైల్, వెన్ యూ ఇన్హేల్, you just need to hold it for 5 seconds. Minimum is 5 seconds. If you do practice yoga or practice a lot of breathing exercise, you can hold more than what you want. So make sure that you hold it for at least 5 seconds and then exhale. Okay, is everyone clear? అందరికి అర్థమైందండి? Right.
Yes.
Okay, let's start the session with breathing exercise. And I'll tell you when to open your eyes. Don't open your eyes till I say so. So relax position, palms upward, chin little bit up. Let's start breathing in. Breathe in, inhale, hold it. Now exhale. Again, inhale, hold it, exhale. Again, inhale, hold it, exhale. Do it two more times. Inhale, hold it, and slowly hold it, and slowly exhale. Your tummy should be going forward and backward, forward and backward. So you are trying to exhale all the toxins from your body, the harmful gases from your body, especially carbon dioxide. So that is how someone loses fat from the body. If you don't concentrate well on your breathing, you will never ever lose your fat properly. You have to always make sure that there is mindfulness in exhaling your air, especially when you exhale, your carbon dioxide in your body starts to come out, which is not required, much required for your body. So the purification should happen in this way. మీ శరీరంలో వెళ్తున్న ఆక్సిజన్ లోపలికి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు లోపలున్న కార్బన్తో కలిసి కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్లా ఫామ్ అయ్యి లోపలున్న టాక్సిన్ని లేకపోతే హార్మ్ఫుల్ గ్యాసెస్ని బయటికి మనం ఎగ్జైల్ చేసినప్పుడు దాన్ని బయటకు వదులుతున్నాం. సో పొట్టని లోపలికి పుష్ చేసినప్పుడు మ్యాక్సిమం ఆ ప్రెషర్ పడి కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ అనేది లోపల బిల్డప్ అయింది బయటకు వస్తుంది. సో దట్స్ హౌ యువర్ ఫ్యాట్, మీ శరీరంలో ఉన్న ఫ్యాట్ కరగడం జరుగుతుంది. So fat dissociates from the body in the form of water and carbon dioxide. So that's how you need to release carbon dioxide from your body. Okay? Don't open your eyes yet. Take your both palms, rub them. You need to feel the warmth. మీ రెండు పామ్స్ రబ్ చేసి ఆ వామ్త్ ని ఫీల్ అవ్వాలి, చేతిలో ఆ వేడి రావాలి. యూ షుడ్ ఫీల్ దట్ వామ్, వెరీ వామ్. It's up to you how much you need to rub and how much warm you need, and then put it on your eyes. Put it on your eyes. Again, do it 2 more times. Do it 3 times in total. 3 సార్లు చేయండి. చేతులు రబ్ చేసి కళ్ళ మీద పెట్టుకోండి. Again, do it 1 more time and put it on your eyes. You feel a place of relaxedness. You feel a place of blissfulness. You start to feel a little bit motivated. You start to feel so much relaxed, so much relaxed. Now, slowly try to open your eyes. Right. So, did you start feeling fresh? All your morning sickness or morning laziness has been gone? Did you start feeling much more fresher? Right. Okay. So, let's dig into the topic. So, why does the food label matters for diabetes control, weight loss, for PCOD, whatever metabolic syndromes that you have? People who are obese, overweight, people who are underweight. Food labels matter a lot to control anything in your body. So, మీ శరీరంలో ఈ ఫుడ్ లేబుల్స్ whenever you go to a సూపర్ మార్కెట్ వెళ్ళినప్పుడల్లా ఈ ఫుడ్ లేబుల్స్ అనేవి చాలా ముఖ్యం. మీరు దాన్ని గమనించాలి. ఏదో మనం షెల్ఫ్లో ఉంది, బ్రాండ్ చాలా బాగుంది, కొనేసాము, ఇట్స్ నాట్ ద డీల్. ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ ద బ్రాండ్ ఈస్ అ వెరీ మచ్ నైస్లీ నేమ్డ్ బ్రాండ్, ఈవెన్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇష్యూస్. సో డోంట్ గో బై ది బ్రాండ్, గో ఆల్వేస్ బై ద ingredients and the labels. So most of your blood sugar levels doesn't rise from the sweets that you eat. It rises from hidden sugars, refined carbs, unhealthy oils, sodium, and low fiber foods. Yes, agree that sugar has definitive effect on your sugars, but not only that, there are a lot of hidden things, hidden features in your food. మీరు కొనే ఫుడ్ ప్యాకెట్స్లో కానీ ప్యాకెట్ ఫుడ్స్లో కానీ గ్రాసరీ ఐటమ్స్లో కానీ చాలా హిడెన్ షుగర్స్, రిఫైన్డ్ కార్బ్స్, హెల్దీ ఆయిల్స్, అన్హెల్దీ ఆయిల్స్, సోడియం, ఇవన్నీ చాలా ఉంటాయి. లో ఫైబర్ ఫుడ్స్ అవి తిన్నప్పుడు కూడా మన శరీరంలో షుగర్స్ పెరుగుతాయి, ఫ్యాట్ పెరుగుతుంది, మెటబాలిక్ సిండ్రోమ్స్కి చాలా దారి తీస్తుంది, unhealthy fats especially. So friend side is marketing. Okay, always remember the friend side is marketing, and they attract you with the friend side marketing logos, okay, marketing strategies with taglines, everything. ఆ ఫ్రంట్లో ఉన్న ఫుడ్ లేబుల్స్కి మీరు అట్రాక్ట్ అవుతారు డెఫినెట్లీ, బట్ బ్యాక్ సైడ్ ఈజ్ వేర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ దేర్. So why you should need to read the labels is because the reading the labels helps you avoid high glycemic index foods. So high glycemic index foods తినకుండా చేస్తుంది. It reduces your insulin spikes. So insulin spikes తగ్గిస్తుంది, reduces your inflammation and fatty liver, weight gain. We all have these problems. Do you agree or not? Yes? Yeah. So these insulin spikes, inflammation, fatty liver, weight gain, everything is going to be treated if you properly read the food labels. So food labels are chala important. Good diabetes control always starts at the supermarket shelf. Remember that. You always go to supermarket shelf or you order it online, wherever it is. You make sure that you read the food labels properly. Okay, so you can all take a pen and paper and note it down. So the five-step formula to read any food label, I'll tell you out. So step one, you take your pencil and paper. I'll give you two more. I'll give you 1 minute. Get your pencil and paper. మీ పెన్సిల్ అండ్ పేపర్ తీసుకొచ్చుకోండి. లేదు, నాకు మంచి మెమరీ పవర్ ఉంది అనుకుంటే కనుక యూ డోంట్ రిక్వైర్ దాట్, జస్ట్ లిజన్ టు ఇట్. ఓకే, సో స్టెప్ వన్, check always serving size and portions. Most labels mention the serving size, not the whole packet. Okay, they always say this chips packet says serving size 30 grams, but packet is 90 grams. Okay, so you eat three servings, triple the calories, triple the sugars, triple the carbs. సో మీరు ఆ చిప్ ప్యాకెట్ చూస్తారు, సర్వింగ్ సైజ్ 30 గ్రాములని ఉంటుంది, బట్ ప్యాకెట్ వచ్చేసి 90 గ్రాములు ఉంటుంది. సో మీరు ఆ ప్యాకెట్ అంతా తినేసారు అనుకోండి, ఆ సర్వింగ్ సైజులో ఎంతైతే మీకు చూపించిందో దానికి 3 టైమ్స్ మీరు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసుకోవాలి, ఇంటూ 3. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 3 టైమ్స్ క్యాలరీస్ మల్టిప్లై చేయడం, 3 టైమ్స్ షుగర్స్, 3 టైమ్స్ కార్బ్స్. ఫర్ డయాబెటిక్స్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ చెకింగ్ సర్వింగ్ సైజ్ prevents accidental overeating. For diabetic patients especially, it prevents accidental overeating. For people who are obese, it prevents accidental overeating. So that is very much important. वो बहुत जरूरी है आपको, ठीक है. Then if serving size is unrealistically small, the product is usually unhealthy. You remember that. మీరు చూసినప్పుడు సర్వింగ్ సైజ్ కనుక తక్కువ చూపించాడు అంటే అండ్ మీరు ప్యాకెట్ సైజ్ వెయిట్ ఎక్కువ ఉంది అంటే ఆ ప్రోడక్ట్ జనరల్గా అన్హెల్దీ. Unless and until it is something much more than what you expect, then it's a different scenario. But still, that is very, very important. Okay, next. I'll pin my video, I'll spotlight for everyone. Okay, right. Next. So, are you clear with this first point? Check serving size and portions. Are we clear? Thumbs up if you're clear with it. Right. Good. Next, look at the total carbohydrates, most important for diabetes and most important for overweight and obese people. The total carbohydrate includes sugar, starch, refined wheat flour, and many hidden carbs. You should see that. Okay, so మీరు టోటల్ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ ఎంతలో చూడాలి. ఎస్పెషల్లీ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? షుగర్, స్టార్చ్, రిఫైన్డ్ వీట్ ఫ్లోర్ అని రాసి ఉంటుంది. హిడెన్ కార్బ్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి దాంట్లో. మెనీ మెనీ థింగ్స్ లైక్ దే సే ఆర్ ఎల్స్ దే డైరెక్ట్లీ or sugar or jaggery. These are all carbohydrates. So make sure you look at that. So what should be your ideal goal of eating carbohydrates per serving? Note it down. Less than 10 to 15 grams of carbs per serving. So if you say per serving and in it says less than 10 to 15 grams of carbs, that is a little bit better one. So it definitely gives you a good, better and sugar control. So మీరు 10 grams to 15 grams carbohydrates per serving కనుక మీరు చూస్తే అది మీకు గుడ్ షుగర్ కంట్రోల్ని ఇస్తుంది. Avoid anything that has more than 25 grams of carbs per serving. If there is something written more than 25 grams of carbs per serving, please avoid that. Do not eat that. Even one piece will increase your sugars. If it is your favorite food, eat it very rarely, not every day. So how do you check this? How do you check this equation? Always check the carb to fiber ratio. Okay, carbs divided by fiber. So let's say, for example, here if we say that 10 to 15 grams of carbs and fiber is around 5 grams. Okay, so 10 divided by 5 is how much? 2. So less than 5, we got the result. So it is a good one. Let's say, for example, the carbs are 25 grams and the fiber is 2 grams. So 25 divided by 2, you get more than 10, which definitely increases your sugar levels. So that has to be taken care. డెఫినెట్గా చదవండి, మీకు అర్థం కాకపోతే నేను మళ్ళీ చెప్తాను. కార్బ్స్ టు ఫైబర్ రేషియో అంటే కార్బ్స్ డివైడెడ్ బై ఫైబర్ చేయండి. మీకు ఆ మ్యాథ్ ఈక్వేషన్లో లెస్ దాన్ 5 వస్తే గుడ్, ఎనీథింగ్ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 10 వస్తే పువర్. సో డెఫినెట్లీ మీరు దాన్ని అవాయిడ్ చేయాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ దెర్ ఆర్ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ కాల్డ్, ఐల్ గివ్ యూ వన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ which we generally think that it's a good thing, but you see, multigrain biscuits. Many people ask me this question, sir, multigrain biscuits unta tinocha? See if the carbs are 68 grams. Mostly written is near to 50 to 68 grams. So carbs are 68 grams, fiber is only 2 grams. You divided 68 by 2, it is 34. కార్బ్స్ 68 గ్రాములు ఉంటుంది, ఫైబర్ 2 గ్రాములు ఉంటాయి. 68 డివైడెడ్ బై 2 చేస్తే మీకు 34 వస్తుంది. సో ఇది మాత్రం డెఫినెట్గా మీ షుగర్స్ని బాగా స్పైక్ చేస్తుంది. సో దిస్ విల్ ఇంక్రీజ్ యువర్ షుగర్స్ లైక్ ఎనీథింగ్. తిన్న వెంటనే అర్థం కాదు, అదేంటి నేను ఒక పీసే తిన్నాను కదా, కొంచెమే తిన్నాను కదా, ఐ జస్ట్ ఏట్ ఓన్లీ వన్ పీస్, ఐ జస్ట్ హ్యాడ్ వన్ బైట్, వై మై షుగర్స్ ఆర్ ఇంక్రీజింగ్? Many people ask me this question because you have never checked the food label properly. If you check the food label properly, you will understand that. Food labels definitely మీరు సరిగ్గా చెక్ చేయాలి, then you will understand. Step 2, clear? Understood? Any doubts?
Can you just repeat what should be the percentage between carbs and fiber?
It should be less than 5, not more than
Less
5,
than.
not more than 10. Yeah. Less than 5 and not more than 10.
Thank you.
Right. Next, step 3. Check sugar, especially hidden sugars. They will never ever put this much of sugar is there in the front of the label, front of the food packet. They put it at the back. They put it in the ingredients list. And the ingredient list is too small to read. Unless and until you have a very good eyesight, you don't understand the ingredients. So, most of the supermarket shelves, breads, jams, but anything that is sweet in texture or sweet in taste will definitely have these things, which is not at all good. Check for, there are more than 60 plus names, but I'll tell you which one are the most effective ones. First one is maltodextrin. Maltodextrin is not good. Second point is dextrose. మంచిది కాదు. ఈ లిస్ట్ రాసుకోండి: maltodextrin, dextrose, glucose syrup. I'll put it in your chart. I'll put it in your chat list. So I put it in your chart. Check for the list. Okay. Glucose syrup, corn syrup, fructose, jaggery, caramel, high fructose corn syrup, honey, maple syrup, maltodextrin, dextrose, glucose syrup, corn syrup, fructose, jaggery, and high fructose corn syrup, honey. This all gives you a very bad sugar spikes into your body. Okay. Make sure that you note these points. Maltodextrin has a glycemic index of more than 110, higher than sugar. It is worst for diabetics. Right? If you have written it, thank you. Next. So what is the rule for everyone? The rule is less than or equal to 5 grams of sugar per serving. It should not be more than that. Less than 5 grams, 5 గ్రాముల కంటే షుగర్ ఉంటే పర్వాలేదు. రూల్ అదే. That's the rule. And if sugar is in top three ingredients, that food is a dessert, not a snack. అంటే అంత హై షుగర్స్ ఉంటాయని అర్థం. అది స్నాక్ కాదు. అది మనకు ఒక డెజర్ట్ లాంటిది, ఒక స్వీట్ లాంటిది, ఒక జలేబీ లాంటిది, గులాబ్ జామున్ లాంటిది. సో మనం ఆ స్వీట్స్ మళ్ళీ తిన్నా కూడా మనం ఈ స్నాక్ అనుకుని తినేది కూడా డెజర్ట్ లాంటిదే. సో వాచ్ అవుట్ ఫర్ ఇట్. లెస్ దాన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 5 grams షుగర్ పర్ సర్వింగ్. అంతకన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉండకుండా చూసుకోండి. ఇఫ్ షుగర్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ టాప్ త్రీ ఇంగ్రీడియంట్స్, ఫుడ్ ఈజ్ అ డెజర్ట్, నాట్ ఎ స్నాక్. యూ రిమెంబర్ దట్ పాయింట్. Clear? Right. Step 4, beware of fat quality. You beware of fat quality, not just total fat. So, there are some good fats and bad fats that are written in the ingredients. So, always look for them. Good fats are nuts, seeds, olive oil, sesame oil, groundnut oil. These are all good fat quality oils. Nuts, seeds, olive oil, sesame oil, groundnut oil. అన్ని టైప్ ఆఫ్ నట్స్, అన్ని టైప్ ఆఫ్ సీడ్స్, ఆలివ్ ఆయిల్, నువ్వుల నూనె, పల్లి నూనె, ఇవన్నీ మంచివి. బ్యాడ్ ఫ్యాట్స్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయి అంటే కనుక దే ఆర్ palm oil. 99% of biscuits and namkeen will have palm oil. You check it out. It is not at all good unless and until they say made from healthy oils or they say something like that. Even though you check out the amount of oil that they have, sometimes they mix it 20% palm oil, 30% palm oil, or 40% palm oil and other some good oil, but they mix some oil in it. So make sure you check it out. Most of all the market shelf biscuits have palm oil in it. Not at all good. మాక్సిమం సూపర్ మార్కెట్లో ఉండే అన్ని బిస్కెట్స్లో పామ్ ఆయిల్ అనేది ఉంటుంది, మంచిది కాదు. నెక్స్ట్, చెక్ ఫర్ హైడ్రోజనేటెడ్ ఫ్యాట్స్. దే రైట్ హైడ్రోజనేటెడ్ ఫ్యాట్స్, దే రైట్ ట్రాన్స్ ఫ్యాట్స్, దే రైట్ ఇంటరెస్ట్రిఫైడ్ ఫ్యాట్స్. సో హియర్ దే ఆర్ నాట్ మచ్ మోర్ capable of writing those fats, but in UK US we saw that interestified fats and hydrogenated fats, we have seen it in the shelves. So in India we mostly find this palm oil or trans fats or saturated fats. So these are very much harmful for the body. Okay, even they say even 0 grams trans fat can have hidden trans fats if the label says hydrogenated vegetable oil or refined vegetable fat. They will have trans fat in it. So 0 grams trans fat might be, yes, but the other trans fat can be also from hydrogenated vegetable oil or refined vegetable fat. So look for it. So దాంట్లో రాసి ఉంటుంది హైడ్రోజనేటెడ్ వెజిటబుల్ ఆయిల్, రిఫైన్డ్ వెజిటబుల్ ఫ్యాట్ అని రాసి ఉంటుంది. 0 grams ట్రాన్స్ ఫ్యాట్ అని చూసి మోసపోవద్దు. సో రూల్ నెంబర్ 1, choose the products always with 0 hydrogenated oils. Okay, next, 0 trans fats. Next, saturated fats. You can't avoid in every market shelves food. It will say less than 1.5 grams saturated fat per serving. That is good. You can't, without some fats, they can't get the complete texture. So they will add some saturated fats, but you have to consume in the limited quantities. మీరు లిమిటెడ్ క్వాంటిటీస్లో మీరు తింటేనే అది మీకు పనిచేస్తుంది, లేదంటే కనుక శరీరంలో కొలెస్ట్రాల్, ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ని పెంచేస్తుంది. సో లెస్ దాన్ 1.5 grams సాచురేటెడ్ ఫ్యాట్ పర్ సర్వింగ్ ఉంటేనే తీసుకోండి. క్లియర్? Right. I'm just trying to send a message to in the group to join the meet. Right. Next, step number 5, check fiber, protein, and glycemic load. So none of the foods have glycemic load written, but few, very, very few have written with glycemic load and glycemic index, saying it's a low glycemic index rice, low glycemic index atta. Nowadays, it is being very much prominent in most of the market shelves. So look for that. Why you should always check for fiber? Because fiber slows down the glucose release. You remember that. It will slow down the glucose release. And protein stabilizes the appetite and prevents the sugar spikes. Okay? So your proteins intake, whenever you do it, it stabilizes the appetite. అంటే మీరు తీసుకున్న ప్రోటీన్ మీ appetite ని బాగా స్టెబిలైజ్ చేసి నిలకడగా ఉంచి షుగర్ స్పైక్స్ రాకుండా కాపాడుతుంది. అండ్ ఫైబర్ తిన్నప్పుడల్లా గ్లూకోజ్ రిలీజ్ అనేది స్లో అవుతుంది. కాబట్టి మీరు తీసుకుంటున్న మెడికేషన్స్, మీరు చేస్తున్న ఫిజికల్ యాక్టివిటీ, ఇవన్నీ కూడా కంట్రోల్ చేస్తాయి. సో యువర్ ఫైబర్ స్లోస్ డౌన్ ద గ్లూకోజ్ రిలీజ్ అండ్ ది యాక్టివిటీ దట్ యూ డూ, the stress management that you do, and the physical activities that you do, everything adds up and then slows down your glucose release. So that's how one starts becoming better and slowly reduce the medications. So always choose foods with number one, fiber should be always greater than 3 grams per serving, not less than that. Minimum is 3 grams per serving. Protein should be greater than 5 grams per serving. Sugar should always be less than 5 grams per serving. Carb should be always less than or equal to 10 to 15 grams per serving. I'll repeat. Fiber greater than or equal to 3 grams per serving. Okay. And I'll put it in your chart so that you can see it. Yes, you can use rice bran oil. Yes. So check it in your chart. I'll put it in your chart. So high fiber foods naturally have low glycemic index and low glycemic load. Okay. Right. Next point. Ingredients are always listed in the descending order. మీరు బ్యాక్ ప్యాక్ చూస్తే కనుక లార్జెస్ట్ నుంచి స్మాలెస్ట్ వరకు డిసెండింగ్ ఆర్డర్లో రాయబడి ఉంటుంది. సో ఫస్ట్ రాసింది ఎక్కువగా ఉంది, నెక్స్ట్ రాసింది దానికన్నా కొంచెం తక్కువ, నెక్స్ట్ రాసింది దానికన్నా ఇంకొంచెం తక్కువ. సో అలాగా తగ్గుకుంటూ వెళ్తాయి అనమాట. సో యూ ఆల్వేస్ చెక్ ఫర్ దట్ ఇంగ్రీడియంట్ లిస్ట్. ఇఫ్ ద ఫస్ట్ 3 ఇంగ్రీడియంట్స్ ఆర్ మైదా, sugar, palm oil, maltodextrin, glucose syrup, that product will definitely spike your sugar. It will definitely spike your sugar. So first 3 ingredients should not be maida, sugar, and palm oil, especially, or maltodextrin and glucose syrup. This should not be the first ingredient. The back చూసినప్పుడు ingredients list చూసినప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ రిఫైన్డ్ వీట్ ఫ్లోర్ అని ఉంటుంది చూసుకోండి, నెక్స్ట్ షుగర్ అని ఉంటుంది, నెక్స్ట్ పామ్ ఆయిల్ అని ఉంటుంది. దాట్ ప్రోడక్ట్ డెఫినెట్లీ గివ్స్ యూ షుగర్ స్పైక్స్. అది కంపల్సరీ మీ షుగర్ స్పైక్స్ని ఇస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు మాట్లాడుకున్నవి లేకుండా చూసుకోండి. మైదా, షుగర్, పామ్ ఆయిల్, maltodextrin, glucose syrup. Okay, I'm also putting it in the chat. Check for it. Right. So what are the red flags that you need to identify in the ingredient list? First, refined or enriched wheat flour means maida. Refined or enriched wheat flour means maida. Multigrain, you check for it. If there is maida in it, because multigrains, yes, only 2% of grains are present in it, 98% is maida. Okay? Whole wheat biscuits usually have 40 to 50% maida. Even some protein bars have 25 to 30 grams of sugar, so watch it out. When you consume protein bars, watch out for it. I'll repeat, enriched wheat flour is maida. Multigrain means 2% of grains and 98% maida. Whole wheat biscuits usually have 40 to 50% maida. Protein bars is often 25 to 30 grams sugar. I'll give you an interesting insight. If you see any biscuits that says nuts biscuit, which has mixed nuts in it, you see per gram the nuts is less than 0.001 gram. If you calculate the amount of nuts in the entire packet of that biscuit packet, it says 1 to 2% of nuts in it. So 1 to 2% of 100 grams is how much? 1 gram to 2 gram. If you divide it by 10, because there are 10 biscuits in the packet, you will get the answer. 0.1 gram of nuts in one biscuit. So if you eat 10 biscuits, you had good amount of maida, and to eat what? To eat 1 to 2 grams of nuts, which you can eat it at home. Just nuts, you can put it in your mouth and chew it. So that's the reality of nuts in whatever things that you eat. So you make sure that you find it that it is giving you sugar spikes for sure. Don't get deviated with the front label marketing. Always look onto the back side of the label of the food that you take. So how to evaluate the common foods? Okay, as I said, biscuits are the biggest blood sugar culprit. Make sure that you don't munch on biscuits. Always buy some protein biscuits or biscuits that which not have any of the mentioned bad fats or bad sugars in it. So even diabetic biscuits contain 60 to 70 grams carbs, maltodextrin, palm oil, zero fiber. So you check it out. So even they say good for diabetes biscuits or digestive biscuits, you just watch out for it. How much carbs, how much palm oil, how much fiber, please look out for it. If there is good fiber as we discussed, then no issues. మనం ఇందాక డిస్కస్ చేసుకున్నట్టుగా ఆ బిస్కెట్స్లో కనుక 60 to 70 grams కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ ఉంటే కనుక మంచిది కాదు, మాల్టోడెక్స్ట్రిన్ ఉంటే మంచిది కాదు, పామ్ ఆయిల్ ఉంటే మంచిది కాదు, ఫైబర్ ఉంటే మంచిది కాదు. జీరో ఫైబర్ ఉంటే మంచిది కాదు. So what are the safe alternatives instead of biscuits? You eat soaked almonds or roasted almonds, unsalted, fox nuts, makhana, roasted chana, egg snacks, boiled sprouts. These are all healthy snacks. Or nowadays it is winter season, so you can have hot soups whenever you want. Always indulge in eating or taking hot soups. That's the best snack that you can have in this season. Okay. Next, breakfast cereals. Don't get caught by the marketing technique of the lot of well-known brands. Mostly cornflakes have pure starch whose glycemic index is 82, and it will definitely give you a sugar spike. Cornflakes with milk is a very bad combination. Mueslis and granolas have 20 to 30 grams of sugar in it. If they say no added sugar, you can buy it. But if they don't say no added sugar, please don't buy it. Choose plain oats, multigrain porridge without sugar, or you can make shia pudding, ragi flakes, no sugar, bajra flakes, ragi flakes, multi millet flakes. You look for these things. These are good instead of cornflakes. And especially for kids, please don't feed those. They have excess sugar in it. And by eating them, they become more hyperactive and they become so addictive to them. They want you to buy the same thing whenever you go to the supermarket. So don't buy them. Buy from now itself, you habituate them to eat almonds and nuts, seeds. This is the only snack that you can give. Fruits, make them eat fruits, make them eat boiled vegetables, salads, everything from now itself. Because when they reach their teenage, they are not going to listen to you, for sure. Teenage people will never listen to you. They want to do something opposite to whatever you say to them. So if this is the right age, people below 10 or below 12 is the right age that you mend them by making sure that you suggest these things to them. సో 12 సంవత్సరాల లోపల వాళ్ళకి మీరు ఇవే సజెషన్స్ ఇవ్వండి. ఈ కార్న్ ఫ్లేక్స్, ఈ మ్యూసిలీ ఇవి కాకుండా, బికాస్ మ్యూసిలీలో కనుక నో యాడెడ్ షుగర్ ఉంటే పర్వాలేదు. బట్ నో యాడెడ్ షుగర్ అని ఉండకపోతే అది మంచిది కాదు. అలాగే ప్యాకెట్ జ్యూసెస్, దే ఆర్ నెవర్ గుడ్. దే ఆర్ నెవర్ గుడ్. ఈవెన్ నో యాడెడ్ షుగర్స్ హ్యావ్ 20 to 30 grams natural sugar in it. Never recommended for diabetics, especially. And for people who are trying to lose weight, it's never ever good. Clear? Energy bars, granola bars, most are basically chocolate bars in disguise. They're mostly chocolate bars in disguise. అంటే మీకు ఎనర్జీ బార్స్ అంటారు కానీ బట్ ఇట్స్ ఎ చాక్లెట్. అంటే ఇట్ హ్యాస్ దట్ మచ్ సేమ్ ఎఫెక్ట్ ఆన్ యువర్ బాడీ. Unless and until it's a very healthy, no added sugar, made naturally from natural sugars and all. Still, these energy bars are not at all good. They give you a spike. These are all marketing techniques, guys. You get definitely fall by it. అందరం మన దాన్ని పడిపోతాం, ఆ వలలో చిక్కుకుంటాం. Better is roasted seeds and roasted nuts at home. You want to add something sweet to it, you add one or two khajur to it and then eat it. But don't add sugars or maple syrup or honey to it. Because when you start adding honey, it won't take 1 teaspoon of honey. It will take 5 to 6 teaspoons of honey to make it a ball or to make it a complete, a bar-like structure. You should never add excess honey into it. 1 teaspoon is fine, but not more than 1 to 3 teaspoons of honey. So bread, అవి ఆన్ ద సేమ్ పేజ్? అర్థమవుతుందండి నేను చెప్పేది? నేను ఫాస్ట్గా వెళ్తే కనుక చెప్పండి, నేను స్లోగా చెప్తాను. ఐ ఐ హోప్ దట్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ ఈస్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ వాట్ ఐమ్ ట్రైంగ్ టు సే. అర్థమవుతుంది అందరికీ? బికాస్ దిస్ టాపిక్ ఈజ్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్. సో లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో నేను ఒక 20 మంది అటెండ్ అయ్యారు, వాళ్ళకి చెప్పినా కూడా నేను మళ్ళీ రిపీట్ చేస్తున్నాను. బికాస్ దిస్ ఈజ్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్. Because every day we buy something. Every now and then we go to supermarket. We buy something from the supermarket. Even for us, for our kids, for relatives, for friends, for colleagues, at your company, everywhere you buy something from the supermarket shelf. So please watch out for it. Okay? Next, bread. Brown bread is not good. It is often given with the caramel color. So it is not good. Brown bread is not good. Multigrain bread, you look for it, it is maida base. Back of it you can see 100% whole wheat flour. So it's not 100% whole wheat flour is not good. It means maida. So make sure of it. Okay. So unless and until, 100% refined whole wheat, it says it's not good. 100% whole wheat is good. 100% refined whole wheat is not good. If says 100% whole wheat, you can check, you can choose it out. The first ingredient should be multigrain, then you can choose it. So multigrain, if the first ingredient is whole wheat, is fine. If it is refined whole wheat, again it is not good. I repeat, 100% whole wheat is good. Multigrain, unless and until if the first ingredient says whole wheat, then only it's good. Sourdough, many people started eating sourdough bread, is good. And nowadays there are many brands coming with no maida bread. You can also choose that. Bran bread, so they said wheat bran bread, you can go for it, it's good also. Clear? Right. So I'll sum up the points into 10 points. Note it down. The 10 golden rules for diabetics or for people who are trying to lose weight or for PCOD people to read labels is: first thing, carbohydrates per serving should not be more than 15 grams. Sugar should not be more than 5 grams. Fiber should always be more than 3 grams. Carbohydrates divided by fiber should be less than 5. No maltodextrin, no palm oil, no hydrogenated or refined vegetable fats. Protein should be greater than 5 grams. Ingredient list starts with whole grains and it should not start with maida. Ignore the front of the packet, judge only by the back side of the label. These are the 10 points. I repeat, carbs per serving should not be more than 15 grams. Sugar should not be more than 15 grams. Fiber should be more than 3 grams. Carbs is to fiber should be always less than 5 grams, 5 number. No maltodextrin, no palm oil, no hydrogenated or fat oils. Protein should be more than 5 grams. Ingredient list starts with whole grains and it should not start with maida or refined wheat flour. Ignore the front of the packet and always go by the back of the label ingredient list. Clear? Right. So many people ask me, sir, what are the healthiest choices of snacks? So the smart grocery swaps I can tell you today is, instead of biscuits, go for nuts or fox nuts, makhna. Instead of fruit juices, always select a whole fruit. Along with that, you eat a kira and carrot. Make sure the timings of fruits is not in between 11 and 5, but 11 and 5 p.m. or 5 p.m. You eat either at 11 o'clock or 5 o'clock. తింటే 11ంటికి తినండి లేదా 5ంటికి తినండి. బిస్కెట్స్ బదులు నట్స్ ఫాక్స్ నట్స్ని స్వాప్ చేసుకోండి. ఫ్రూట్ జ్యూసెస్ బదులు హోల్ ఫ్రూట్ తినండి, నాట్ మోర్ దెన్ ఏ క్రికెట్ బాల్ సైజ్. దానికి ఒక కీరా క్యారెట్ యాడ్ చేసి తినండి. మార్నింగ్ 11 o'clock తినండి లేదా ఈవినింగ్ 5 o'clock తినండి. కార్న్ ఫ్లేక్స్ తినొద్దు, దాని బదులు ఓట్స్ లేదా రాగి ఫ్లేక్స్, బాజ్రా ఫ్లేక్స్ ఆర్ మల్టీ మిల్లెట్ ఫ్లేక్స్ ఇవేమైనా పర్వాలేదు. Instead of no added sugar health drink, you make sure you drink plain milk plus chia. Plain milk with chia seeds is good. Instead of namkeen, you always go for roasted chana, roasted makhana, or roasted nuts, unsalted. These are best swaps to have snacks. Or you can have egg omelette, or you can have some sauteed mushroom, or you can have any sandwich that is made out of whichever we discussed the bread types. Any sandwich is good, but make sure you choose the bread very wisely. మీరు చూస్ చేసుకునే బ్రెడ్ వైజ్గా చూస్ చేసుకుని శాండ్విచ్ తయారు చేసుకుని తినొచ్చు మీరు. Clear? So finally, I would like to say a few more points. So label reading is the first steps towards diabetes remission. That's the first step. Don't trust the marketing words. Always go by the backside of the label. Label reading మీ డయాబెటీస్ రెమిషన్కి ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్. మార్కెటింగ్ వర్డ్స్ని ట్రస్ట్ చేయొద్దు. 5 key sections చెక్ చేసుకోండి. You check the 5 key sections. One is serving size, carbs, sugars, fats, fiber, protein. These are very important points. Serving size, carbs, sugar, fats, fiber, and protein. Always make low glycemic index and low glycemic load choices by comparing products scientifically. So మీరు గూగుల్లోకి వెళ్ళి లో గ్లైసమిక్ ఇండెక్స్ అండ్ లో గ్లైసమిక్ లోడ్ ఫుడ్స్ అని కొట్టండి. యూ విల్ గెట్ అ బిగ్ లిస్ట్. You only eat from them. You can avoid spikes that you every day see in your market, I mean, in your kitchen shelves. మీ కిచెన్ షెల్ఫ్స్ని మొత్తం మార్చండి. నెక్స్ట్ మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే గ్రోసరీస్ కొనుక్కోవడానికి వెళ్తారో, ఎప్పుడైతే సూపర్ మార్కెట్ వెళ్ళి కొత్త ప్రోడక్ట్స్ అన్ని కొన్ని తెచ్చుకుంటారో, నెల నెల సరుకులు తెచ్చుకుంటారో, అప్పుడు ఈ పాయింట్స్ అన్నిటిని కంపల్సరీగా ఫాలో అవ్వండి. You make sure you follow these points. You will see better management of sugars, better management of your weight, better management of your PCOD, and better management of your sleep, better management of your health in overall. Okay, clear? Let's go for the doubt section. We have 5 minutes to have your doubt session. Please go ahead.
Sir, one question. See, while you
Yeah.
said cornflakes are not good, but just wanted to check cornflakes along with some nuts and seeds. Is it good to consume or no? Better to
Very bad.
avoid?
See, cornflakes have 80 to 90% starch, sir. So it is
Okay.
not at all good. You can go for ragi flakes or bajra flakes or multimillet flakes. Then in that you can add some chia seeds and some nuts and seeds. You can do whichever you want, but not cornflakes. Cornflakes are very very bad, and they're
Okay.
cheaper also. But they sell you
Uh,
for a higher price if you can see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Sir,
whole packet will not cost them to manufacture not more than 1 or 2 rupees, but you
yeah.
Got
buy
it.
them at 250 rupees, and still you see your sugar spikes happening, which is not good.
Sir, you said
Uh,
sour bread is good. So isn't it
Sorry,
made of maida or
sorry, come again.
you said sour bread is okay for to eat for diabetic, but isn't it made from maida?
See that. See, they have a see. Sourdough is made in a different way, where
Mm,
they take the flour instead of flour, which is whole wheat flour or something, but
mm,
they do a living bacteria mix in it, and the
mhm.
yeast and bacteria from the environment. This culture is maintained with regular feedings, like of fresh
Oh,
flour and water. It's
okay.
not refined or anything. It's the fresh
Mhm.
flour that they do and then prepare it. That's the sourdough.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So we can have it, some
You
few
can.
times.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Please, next question, please.
Sir,
Next question.
peanuts are good as a snack. Roasted
Yeah.
peanuts.
If you soak peanuts overnight, if you boil them and eat them, it is much better than roasted. Okay, clear? రోస్టెడ్ కన్నా సోక్ చేసుకొని బాయిల్ చేసుకుని తింటే బెటర్.
Okay, sir.
నెక్స్ట్, there are these millet cornflakes by different brands. Millet flakes are good, but not millet cornflakes. If it says cornflakes, don't take it. If it says millet flakes, then you can have. Dev Senagaru. Yes, you can add Durga Garu, you can add chia seeds to milk. The proportion is 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons in 200 ml of water. Sorry, 200 ml of milk. So quantity of chia seeds can be not more than 1 to 2 teaspoons, because if you consume more chia seeds, it might also trigger constipation in the body. So make sure you take chia seeds in very limited quantities, not excess quantities. Next question. Yes, coconut oil is good for cooking, but the way that you cook should change. Initially, you should boil the vegetables, then add the tadka, and then make sure that you put it on the stove for 10 more, not more than 10 minutes. In that way, coconut oil can be used into a better use. Yes, you can use 100% whole wheat bread. Very good, Harigaru, that your kids are reading the labels. Packer atta is all good. I mean, you look for whole wheat flour. That's it. Anything else, please, guys? Please put your questions forward. I have a bad, bad throat and sardi, so don't mind. Please tell me your questions forward.
I have just put them in the
Yeah. So if there
chat.
is
Can you
nothing,
just
we can
check?
close the session, guys. I hope this session is
The chat messages, will have you checked? I've just put in
very
some messages there.
right now.
Yeah, there
Devjani?
are one or two. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So,
So what
like
about
muesli.
muesli without added sugar? Yes, please go for it. Yeah. 2 tablespoons in a glass of water take sufficient. Can we add tablespoons? కాదండి 2 teaspoons. So better is not more than, see, if you drink it twice, 1 teaspoon in the morning, 1 teaspoon at the night. So total 2 teaspoons. Right. So you always choose for pea protein. Pea protein is the best protein powder for vegetarians. Aparagaru, yeah. So pea protein is good, and you can add it in sambar, you can add it in dals, you can add it in ABC juices.
సార్ పీ
Yeah.
ప్రోటీన్ అనేది పౌడర్ దొరుకుతుందా?
దొరుకుతుందండి. Yes. It's there in Idea Clinics. In KPHB, you can take it.
ఓకే.
If you want, I'll arrange my pharmacy people to deliver it to you.
ఓకే.
Yeah.
This pea protein is made out of what? Is it a
Peas and
plant-based?
green peas. Green peas.
Pea. Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah. మనం
సార్ ఈ
బఠానీలు
వే
అంటాం కదా,
ప్రోటీన్
green
అంటారు.
peas. Yes, sir. Whey protein is made from milk. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much to maintain the decorum of the meet. And I expect your presence more and more in the nearby classes. Please attend them. And I want a few more of you few more of you to be online like this. I'll be sending you another link. Please attend them to give a small, because I'm having a session with a new joinees or people who are going to join the 360 annual program. I want your small feedback to give. People who have observed brilliant results can stay, and they can give me their names. I'll send the link to them and they can join it. By default I'll send, because the topic that we discuss right now after 9:30 p.m. 9:30 a.m. is, can diabetes be reversed? How do you do it? And what are the things that you need to make sure that you keep in your mind? So this is a topic that I'm talking in next 10 minutes. You can stay online or you can exit and rejoin with the same link. Thank you so much.